Hey everyone, this is Mike. Today I have an important announcement to make for the people that are interested in playing Closers and Terra on the En Masse server specifically. So if you've been playing on those servers, very important video for you guys. I'm going to be reading some posts that were made yesterday as well as this morning regarding mainly Closers. For Terra we didn't get as much information just yet, but seeing how I mainly cover Closers on this channel, that is pretty much the important information that we need for now, with more information coming into the future. So let's get into what it is. Today it is with a heavy heart that we begin the process of discontinuing the business of En Masse Entertainment. Our focus in the coming weeks and months will be on our team, helping them to find new opportunities, and on our games to ensure a seamless transition for you. For those that are interested in Terra or Closers, there will be news in the coming weeks. Rest assured, support for these titles will continue. I'm not quite sure if there were many other titles that En Masse was covering, like I believe they had Critica at some point, but I do think they have a new private server at this point. But I'm not quite sure, but basically they are saying that if you were playing Terra or Closers on the En Masse server, that we will still be able to keep playing it even once En Masse is out of the picture. Now, earlier this morning, Bear Shoes, the community manager, also wrote another post specifically about Closers and what is going to be happening with that. So we had the following to say. Today we delivered some bad news about the future of En Masse Entertainment, but I also have some great news to share about the future of Closers. NAEU, the developer of Closers and En Masse, have been preparing to transfer game services to NAEU. Your time as a closer will continue. En Masse will continue to support Closers with 2 more content releases currently scheduled for August 31st and September 28th. Then, towards the end of October, we will begin transferring our data to NAEU, who will bring servers back online with all of your progress preserved. You will not lose anything during this transfer, and your new home will be with the developers themselves. There is a lot for you to look forward to with this change of servers. I am excited for the content NAEU has lined up for you. Stay tuned for more information. Now, earlier this morning, I also got an email notifying me that my Japanese account was going to be transferred from the Happy Tuck server that they are on right now to the NAEU server as well. So it seems like on the Japanese server, the same thing is going to be happening as what is happening with the Western server. For those wondering why I'm on the Japanese server to begin with, that was the only server that we could play outside of Korea before the Western server came into existence. And seeing how I know a little bit of Japanese, that was kind of like the go-to for me because I couldn't read Korean. But yeah, beside the point. So basically what's going to be happening is we're going to get a little bit more support from En Masse at the moment until September 28th, which is going to be the last content release on En Masse's side. And then once we go into October, that is where we are going to be getting the transfer to NAEU Games themselves, which are the developers of the game itself. So it could mean that we are going to be seeing a little bit of a content acceleration, hopefully, so that we can catch up with the content that is currently out on the Korean server as well. So we're not quite sure what everything means, we're not sure what everything is going to be happening. We do know that all of our progress is going to be saved, which is going to be so good, because whenever I saw this message yesterday, I was like, well, if we are getting a new publisher for the Western version, are we gonna still have all of our progress? Because if not, like, that's just 2,000 hours that would have been gone at that point for me personally. So really glad to see that we're keeping everything that we have worked so hard for in the last few years. I'm really glad to see that NAEU himself or themselves is going to be the one publishing it, because that could mean that we could kind of catch up with the Korean server of the game at the moment, because we are pretty far behind right now. And this could actually be some really good news. Now, for me personally, I wasn't a huge fan of En Masse Entertainment, the way that they handled the game. I know a lot of my friends didn't even want to try out playing the game because En Masse was behind of it. So maybe this could be a good thing for the game itself as well, that more people are going to be willing to give it a shot to try it out in the first place. Who knows, only the future will tell. For now, some pretty exciting news to know at least that the game will still continue in the West, and that we of course are going to be under NAEU in the future rather than En Masse themselves. Let me know what you think in the comments down below of this transfer. Are you looking forward to the transfer? Are you finding it a bit unfortunate? Of course, it's never fun to see a gaming company shut down because they just can't make ends meet or something like that. But still, I'm kind of excited to see what the future will bring for Closers now that we are going to be under the actual developer themselves and that they are going to be publishing it in the West as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Just a quick announcement to make about this. If we get some more information about Closers, I'll definitely let you know as well once the server transfer happens or something like that, I'll definitely be making a follow-up video for that as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank my Patreons for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one.